Well, I was here only once with Grizzly Man a little bit more than 10 years ago. And I kind of scared the festival because I demanded, since I was an athlete in my youth and I was a ski jumper, and here at the entrance of Sundance you have the 2 Olympic ramps, and I said, please have the ramps prepared for me, I want to fly. And I said it so seriously. Of course, I'm too old for it, and I would most certainly crash. And I said, I want to lift off and I want to fly back. And fact is, of course, when you go down a ramp, there's at least some physical law of ballistics. I would fly some distance, but don't ask how I would land.
We were lucky enough with Senna. We didn't have distribution at that point with our film here. And we came to Sundance and we were unknown. We have no PR people. There was no team, no distribution at that point. And we showed the film and it was like there was no press, no attention. But word of mouth grew and it ended up winning the audience prize. And because of that, we managed to get distribution. And because of that, in a way, Amy came out of that. It all began here with Senna, really, that whole journey that Amy's on now. So I think that's what I find really exciting. And just the fact that documentaries are so respected and almost have an equal footing to the fiction films, it feels here, because there are so many great films that have come out of here, documentaries. That's unusual. That's unusual in the rest of kind of the media, I suppose. I think that this is special, and I love the fact that you're wearing kind of normal clothes, and it's not all about being a tuxedo. That I like that too. So.
No, this is my 4th time at Sundance. I always had a really good experience, exceptionally because I don't always like festivals that much. There's some festivals where the audiences are pretty nasty. They walk out.
They can walk out here at Sundance too. They can. It happens.
But they're nice. Yeah, I heard about that. They're nicer here than they are in other places.
Also, they give you a watch.
I went to one. Yes. I have been to some European festivals where I can't see the screen that so many people are walking out.
Like Cannes or Berlin or what?
I don't think I should name them all, but in one, I actually broke my little finger because I was sitting on my hands. I had a nervous habit of sitting on my hands. Do not sit on your hands when you're nervous. And I kept pushing myself, as more and more people walked out, I kept pushing myself further and further down in the comfortable seat. And I came out and my finger was like going this way.
Are you serious?
I vowed never to go back to that festival, but I am going back to it.
There was honestly, there was a moment like last night, because the movie premieres tonight. There was a moment last night where I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? I just dangled my kid out there like bloody meat on a hook for everybody with a long, sharp knife on the internet to come at me. And I got like, oh my Lord. And I asked my wife, I was like, why did you let me do this? Why are we here? And then she was like, they were in Tusk. Everything was fine. I was like, oh yeah, you're right. It's not like the first time anyone's seen them.